Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Cuckoo is here with Advil, Marco, and Johnny, and we are continuing Ace Attorney Justice for All. Take your line again, Marco.
It was when you learned her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake!
My clan's name is Maggie, but the name that was written in the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if you knew how her name sounded.
Yeah, order. I'm figuring this out myself. Shit out of luck, son. But Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And so? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. Suddenly...
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright!
You got cut off.
Oh, Your Honor?
Can you explain what motive the witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor. I'm gonna bullshit my way through this.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, that the trial's over, right?
Oh, yeah, but...
Show it or blow it!
The list of names.
Close. You're one step ahead.
Is it gonna be the phone?
A list of con artists and their phone numbers stored on the cell phone Maggie found.
Would be the phone. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
Oh snap! A cell phone!
The memory of the phone the defendant found was the list of certain phone numbers.
You looked up all those numbers by yourself.
Of course. The list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. Name and number belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
I have no memory of this.
What con artist?
This
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. I demand a lawyer. Oh wait, looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people, une espèce d'assassin de tueur qui va essayer de me voir, mais vous n'aurez pas.
The only crime here is murder. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. He's right.
Yep, that's it. That's the only crime.
All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
I cannot even read without my glasses. Do you, any of you can know what it's like to be a refined man like me?
Your Honor, I'll have you know that I am a refined man, so I do know what it's like. But this is just badgering the witness.
Yes, exactly.
Objection overruled, sucker!
No!
Mr. Wright! What be this?
Yes!
Why would the witness have numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is. A member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, if you would be all over for you. That's why you had to kill.
No, this is too much. This is too much.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
Well, Wellington, would you care to explain the bullshit story?
I got you now.
That police officer,
Your Honor, what is it, Payne? Your Honor, this is just just badgering of the witness. I already brought this up. Yeah, you tried this already. Please, please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. Don't kill anyone.
Especially not my boyfriend. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Ms. Bird to get the phone back. Why then? Why then would he need to kill anyone? For some reason, he was channeling what's his name? Oh, never mind. That's actually a decent point. What does the defense think about this?
Fuck, the other fucker can fuck. I mean,
What?
the other lawyer can lawyer.
About as well as you can.
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
I don't know where the box is.
What's in the box?
Yeah, I think like that. Let's see. That sound, but I saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder.
I did not.
Yeah, so what you thinking, right?
Coco, can you check the court record for me for a quick set?
Yes.
In the photos, did it show that the victim that he had a police officer uniform on?
He did indeed.
There we go.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well. I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that he didn't agree with him that he got there.
Yeah, so, Mr. Wright, what didn't agree with the witness?
Your logic was completely spot on.
Well, Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Yes, Dustin Prince has gone on his date night right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh! Snap!
That's
Who-
Wellington.
The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. No.
Couldn't have known they were going out to begin with. So he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on the phone. Ugh.
In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone.
And he went into panic, is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Payne! What you say? Hold on, processing. Seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, this jackass, you are.
Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education.
Need an exorcist immediately, please?
No!
You're on your own.
We're all fucked? What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence! The evidence! Ah, that guy is really creeping me out. All the evidence about the suspicious cell phone. A suspicious phone number this, suspicion can prove that. Yeah, all of that phone. Okay, I'm better. Suppose you say that phone is really mine. Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
Yes, please. I mean, no. I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. It's là, c'est juste ici. Alors, I have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. You can be sure. It isn't mine, you simpleton. You can be sure.
I done fucked.
It feels so good to see you squirm, avocat de merde.
Hey, what?
What?
That's a good language joke. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It does seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. New phone, who's this? Without knowing that, meaningless as evidence.
Watcher?
There's a joke in Animaniacs where Dottie's holding Prince, the musician, and yeah,
oh.
he's told to fingerprints, like look for fingerprints, but she's like, no, thank you. Or something
Oh,
like that.
I never saw that one.
Yeah, there is that knowing look on Prince though, because which also he had an X-rated, like you could only order it on VHS music video that he made, so it wasn't like Prince really went out there with the sexuality, which kudos. So like it was kind of a good. It fit the joke very well.
Rest in peace, Prince.
So enough talk about fingering this dude. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. God damn it, Brad! You made me laugh.
My old man wheeze laugh.
Yada yada yada. This bitch left his phone prints somewhere on it.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
You can't see me face palming right now, but what?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it.
Pretty thoroughly, though. Too. It's so much fun watching Turner and Crash babble like morons among themselves.
He's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here. You see? Oh, and incidentally, you can check the number stored on this phone. Must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. Okay, great.
Gotta be joking. Erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence? Mr. Wellington.
So, what's this? From the way you talk to me, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you finally find your cell phone?
You're too much. Of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, now I remember. Wow, it's super late. Looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it. C'est une blague. Et bim, c'est le poireau.
That's when.
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eye? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free.
I know. I know this phone has to be his. How am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of the cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Wait, wasn't Penny in a different case?
No, I'm right here.
Call back. Where did I go wrong?
Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third lawyer, a lying lawyer. You made only one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
Who am I?
That's the question.
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
No? If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Oh, yes, that's right. You got reservations at McDonald's somehow.
What?
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
Bon appetit!
Bon appetit!
Bon appetit, imbecile.
What am I supposed to do? Am I just gonna let it go at that?
Yeah.
Am I gonna let life pass me by, or am I gonna take a hold of it? Raise an objection! Shit! I didn't plan this far. Please wait, Your Honor.
Alright, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what?
Everything.
Your Honor, your cross-examination is already ended. He has questions for the witness without any more of his badgering. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Fine.
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
Please, Your Honor.
Sure, but this is the last time, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
Get one shot at this.
If you cannot prove everything, it's over. Finish. For your client, And for you. Capisce?
Yes, I got rudely interrupted by this bitch.
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period is ended. Are you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present one more piece of evidence. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. I'm gonna need to make a save state.
Please present the one piece of evidence that, just the whole shebang.
The calling card.
Oh, that's the card you're willing to play, eh?
Why, thank you, how nice. I like the font. Here, have mine.
Comic Sans.
God damn it, you unprofessional swine.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to exchange business cards.
Your Honor. Something very important about that card, and that is... the back of the card? Card is important because of what's is on the back.
Huh? You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but...
But that's exactly it. Please call the number from your cell phone.
Huh? Right now? But court is still in session.
It's okay. You'll see.
Okay, whatever. If you say so. You're all letting.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
You're going to call my cell phone now. Then the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... What? Why is my phone? What is it with this stupid sounding ringtone?
Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that I heard your phone. That you're holding my phone.
You... No, it can't.
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning.
You're welcome. I mean...
It goes well next to the other one.
I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Okay, to anyone else, did you just sound like a crashing plane?
What?
I mean, a little, but also that's perfectly what you'd expect. So, he's dead. So that's what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
There's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, He's become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally.
Speaking of the man, how dead is he? He was arrested and taken to the morgue, Your Honor. Very well. He'll be sentenced to life and also death. Now, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird,
Not guilty.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's it. Get out of my courtroom.
Oh, fuck, the faces come back.
September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Chung chung.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
I feel really bad for Dustin. He did not do anything to deserve this.
He existed. That's all you need in this world. It's probably because of me.
Coco, what you said, that was just depressing.
It's kind of a running theme, though.
It's not wrong, but depressing. Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Your whole life could not have been that bad, could it?
Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is, pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless!
Ah, I'm surprised they didn't go with the name Misfortune.
What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me.
What do you mean?
I'm a Himawari. When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Coco, what'd you say?
I said I'm a Himawari. That's a character from X-Holic.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh, wait.
Let's try and finish this episode before it gets too long.
Never mind. Yeah.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
I didn't know she was your type.
I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me.
That's not true.
I have to agree with the crazy lady on this one.
That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
Oh, I see.
Everything's all my fault. Dustin's dead. Your head being all messed up.
Oh, well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I confirm that.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll find an ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Nope.
Yeah, after all, the god Misfortune is only a name.
You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Do we
No,
upgrade or
girl.
downgrade? I'm not sure.
Nah, girl, embrace your inner goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too.
Damn it, I should have said sigh out loud instead of sighing. What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but where... Wait, what? I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. Oh. So this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment, Phoenix knew he fucked up. Everything really did come back to me. Detective Ganshu. He's someone I had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind, old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he's always come up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered.
Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her.
That I forgot.
Fuck. For example,
Earth, Nick, what's wrong? Keep staring at me. Wait, starting?
you keep starting at me, oh my
There's a
god!
typo. You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah. I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh. Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. The phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go on our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been 2 months since she came back into my life. And that story? That story began on a rainy day afternoon 2 months ago.
Thought you said it hadn't even been 2 months. And that is
Did
the
you just say they weren't? Did you just say they haven't been at it at 2 months?
No, I said you said it hadn't even been 2 months. But that is the end of the first case of the second game of Ace Attorney. Thank you, Marco, Advil, and Johnny, for joining me.
Glad to be here. This has been a crazy one. The first one always is, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, well, they all just get progressively crazier. But
This is true.
thank you guys for joining us as always, and see ya on the next case. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Prêt à dire que j'étais mort.
Honestly, I'm a little disappointed. There's no thrill to it if you can't get diced into cubes.
Would it be weird of me to say I'm relieved?
Very weird, Scarlet. How dare you value your life somewhat? Actually, no, you don't really value your life all that much. This has been established.
I don't know.
How
No.
dare you value not experiencing pain?
Yeah, the source of this dimension's anomaly is up ahead. Brace yourself.
We're in a little paddle boat.
Say, Miss Eiler,
Yes.
what do you plan to do when you find Wiltshire?
I want to talk to her. There was clearly something she knew about this world that I didn't. Truth be told, I don't understand a lot of things about this place. It's so much different from what I'm used to.